Welcome to Pharmacy and UPSC lectures. In this video, I'll discuss about Conquest of Sindh. So, we'll see the location of Sindh first. Sindh is located at the present day Pakistan, which is west of India, right? So, Punjab is located on the north of Sindh and Balochistan is located on the west of Sindh and the Arabian Sea is located south of Sindh, right? So, we'll see the background of Sindh. In 1750s, Sindh was ruled by Kallora chiefs prior to the Talpuras. Talpuras I'll discuss later. Then Kallora chief by name Ghulam Shah was given a farmana to Britishers. That is, he had given permission for Britishers to trade and settle in Sindh. Later, English built a factory at Tata, which is a province of Sindh. Then English resident came to Sindh to look after the trade affairs, right? Then in 1761, Ghulam Shah excluded other Europeans such as French, Dutch, Danes from trading, but they had given permission only for Britishers. So, the trading advantage was enjoyed by Britishers up to 1775 only. Then, in 1775, Sarfraz Khan became chief of Sindh, but he was not too friendly ruler for Britishers, right? Then he made English to close their factories at Sindh. Then we'll see the rise of Talpuras. During 1770s, a Baluch tribe, that is from Baluchistan, called Talpuras, came from the hills and settled in the plains of Sindh region. So, Talpuras were excellent soldiers. They can easily adapt to heavy terrain also because they had already stayed in hilly regions. So, hilly region is of extreme weather conditions. So, they have acquired great influence and soon they also captured power in Sindh region. Then in 1783, Talpuras became rulers under the leadership of Mir Fatah Ali Khan by expelling Kallora prince Sarfraz Khan. Later, they were divided the kingdom among their brothers, popularly known as Charyar. Char is 4. Then they were calling themselves as Amirs or Lords of Sins. Then these Amirs were extended their power by conquering Amarkot, which is conquered from Raja of Jodhpur, that is in Rajasthan. Then Karachi. Next is Shekarpur and Bukkar, which is conquered from Afghans. Then we'll see the reasons for conquest of Sindh. So the first reason is in the late 18th century, there is a common belief that Napoleon was planning with Tipu Sultan to invade India. So the Napoleon is from French and the Tipu is from Mysore, right? Already they had a friendly relations between Tipu Sultan and French, right? As I have discussed in Conquest of Bengal. As I discussed in 1775, that is, during Sarfraz Khan rule, Britishers were closed their factory at Sindh. Then, in 1799, Lord Wellesley had tried to revive again commercial relations with Sindh, but the attempt was failed and he was insulted by Sindh rulers. So, Britishers were very much angry on Sindh. Then, we'll see the Treaty of Eternal Friendship. There is a rumor that in 1807, Russia was made an alliance with Napoleon Bonaparte, that is French, to invade India via land route. There are many mountain passes at that time. So, Russia and French can invade India via land route also. Britishers didn't like this. So, they have created a barrier between Russia and British India. At that time, Lord Minto was a Governor General. To achieve this, that is nothing but to create a barrier between British India and Russia, Lord Minto had sent for delegations, which include Metcalfe was sent to the Lahore, that is in Punjab. Then Elphinstone was sent to the Kabul, that is in Afghanistan. Then Malcolm was sent to the Tehran, which is in Iran. Then last one is Nicholas Smith was sent to the Sindh. Then after negotiations, Amirs were agreed to a treaty with English called Treaty of Eternal Friendship. So, this was the first treaty that Amirs was signed with English. So, according to this treaty, both sides were agreed to exclude French and some foreigners like Americans from Sindh. Then they made another treaty called Treaty of 1832. So according to this treaty, the first one is free passage through Sindh would be allowed to the English traders. Then tariff rates. Tariff rates is nothing but international taxes. If they found any high tariff rates, they can be altered, and there is no military tolls as well. Then the third one is no English merchant would settle in Sindh, and if Britishers want to come India, they must need passwords, right? Then we'll see the relations with Lord Auckland and Ranjit Singh. So in 1836, Lord Auckland became the Governor General. So he was very much interested in conquering the territories from India, including Sindh. So he was waiting for an opportunity to annex the Sindh. So we'll see how he got opportunity. Ranjit Singh in Punjab was a great ruler. So he was ruling 12 missiles at that time. Then Ranjit Singh had captured a town of Sindh called Rojan. So Britishers got an opportunity. Britishers signed a treaty with Amirs. So according to this treaty, company troops would be kept in the capital of Sindh. In return, British will protect Amirs from external as well as internal threats, right? We'll see the tripartite treaty in 1838, which I have already discussed in Conquest of Punjab also. Then we'll see again. Then this treaty was signed between three, that is Sindh, Punjab as well as British. So if there is any disputes occur between Sindh and Punjab, then British will mediate. So for this, territories and war compensation to be given to the Britishers. The main objective of war compensation was to obtain money which will be used for Afghan war. So the first Anglo Afghan war was fought in the year 1839 to 1842. Then in this war, British was completely defeated by Afghans. This war was fought on the soil of Sindh only, but under the treaty, Amirs were asked to pay for all these things, but Britishers neither appreciated nor rewarded for their services of Amirs, right? So Amirs were revolted against Britishers. So in this revolt, Amirs were completely defeated by British. In 1839, Amirs were forced to sign the subsidiary alliance. Then in 1843, Ellenberg became the Governor General. During his rule, Sindh was merged with British Empire. Then after Sindh was merged into the British Empire, Charles Napier was appointed as a first governor to that province, right? So this is the conquest of Sindh. I hope this is clear. So if you have any queries, please do ask in the comment section. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you. Thank you so much.